Welcome back everybody to a brand new video on the Dentist Saad channel. I am future dentist Saad, and today I am finally back after our exam season, and we have just recently hit 100 subscribers. So yeah, I know it isn't a big thing, but you have to celebrate all the little things in life before you get to the big things. So for celebrating our 100 subscribers, I'm going to be answering some emails that you guys have been sending me, some questions that you've asked about the university, Bulgaria, all that sort of stuff. So let's get into the first question. So question number one asks, do you think plovdiv is better to study dentistry or sofia? I would say it really depends on the sort of person you are. Sofia is more of a city area. It's sort of like London, where there are loads of shops, but everything in Sofia is really far away, so you have to take a lot of taxis, and then prices are obviously much higher because it is the capital of Bulgaria. So it is up to you wherever you prefer, and it is much more different in Plovdiv because it's more of like a homey area. It's small, you can reach all the destinations you need to really quickly. I mean, we'll have a lot of entertainment stuff to do, but it is quite a small area compared to Sofia. Question number two, how is life at university, and do you think it's easy to find friends? Life at university is going very well so far. Thank you very much for asking. And when it comes to finding friends, especially when you come as a first year, for most of you, your agencies will get you in touch with some people, so you'll already have friends before you even arrive here. But when you do arrive here, everyone is assigned their own groups. So you'll be in a group of around 10 to 12 people, and you become really good friends with them, and you just get to meet everyone else. And I'd say it's really easy to find people that you can have common interests with and become really good friends with. So question number three is asking about if you have a bank account in the UK, you don't need a bank account in Bulgaria. Let me explain that to you. I would say that when it comes to banks, if you have a Metro bank account in the UK, then you do not really need a bank account in Bulgaria, because if you have one in the UK, your parents can just quickly transfer to a UK account, so there's no bank charges for them. And then when you come here, you can just withdraw from the ATM without any extra charges. So it is really good. I would definitely recommend getting a Metro bank account before you come here. If you do want to get one, I will put a link in the description to Metro's website so you can find out more information about them. Just go to one of their bank offices or whatever you call them and get yourself a Metro bank card. The next question, what is something you wish you knew before moving to Bulgaria and studying dentistry? Yes, I love this question. The one thing that I really wish that I knew when coming to Bulgaria is that you need clothes for every different type of weather. In winter, it's fully freezing. There's going to be snow like till your knees. And then in summer, it's so hot. Like right now, I think it's over 30 degrees Celsius. So you will just be sweating constantly. So make sure you have clothes for every different type of weather, because we have all the seasons in Bulgaria. Also, especially if you're a first year, I would recommend bring your chemistry notes for your A-level chemistry, because it really helps out with your first year of chemistry. The next question asks, when I get my A-level results in August, when do I have to apply to the university by? Actually, believe it or not, you can apply to the university before you even get your A-level results. When I applied to the university, I applied with my predicted grades, and then once I got my actual A-level results certificate, I handed that into the university. You hand your predicted grades just to get a confirmed place in the university, but what really matters is passing the entrance exam. The next question asks, what is teaching like at your university? Is it good or high standard? I'd say the teaching standard is relatively good at our university. We are very harshly tested, but I guess you need to do that. When it comes to the way that they teach in our university, it's mostly based on going to lectures and then focusing on those topics more in depth in your practical lessons with your smaller groups. So that's the method of teaching that they have. I'd say that there could be obviously improvements, but for right now, I'd say it is an okay method, because we are a university. You should be really good at sort of individual learning when you are at home by yourself. But when it comes to things like the anatomy department, we do have real life cadavers, so it's not like you see a CGI of the anatomical parts of the body. You see an actual cadaver of a person. So it is really intuitive in that sort of way, where we actually see the cadavers, and then in your upper years you actually see patients with diseases rather than just learning about them. So that is really good about our university here. Next question, what made you want to study in Bulgaria? When I applied for Bulgaria, I was in a situation where I had just missed the entry requirements for my university course. So I had one of two options. either go and join a course such as clinical sciences or biomedical sciences, which I didn't really want to do, and hope I can get into medicine in the UK, or spend a gap year, which would be a whole year wasted of my life. Or I could apply to Bulgaria, and this seemed to me like the best option, especially considering that at the end of my degree I would get a master's. The entrance requirements were low, the fees was lower than the UK, and that when I graduate my degree would be accredited by the GMC. So by then I was pretty much sold. The next question, what happens in your university if you fail? Do you have to retake the year, or do you get kicked out? In our university, if you fail a certain exam, you will be given a certain number of resits where you will have a chance within that year to retake the exam, pass it, and move on to the next year. If you are unable to pass the exam, there are a certain number of exams that you can carry on to the next year and just still move on to your second year. For example, in first year, I think you're allowed to carry 2 exams onto your second year and you still made it to second year. From second year to third year, I think it's 3 exams and so on. But by 6th year, you have to have passed all your exams, obviously. If you haven't, then there is a problem. Or if you go above that limit, then you have to retake the year. And now for the main question that so many people have asked me. When it comes to the entrance exam, how did you prepare for the entrance exam, and when did you do the entrance exam? Personally, I did my entrance exam in April of 2017, I think it was. I did my entrance exam in April. When we went in, we all sat in a big hall, and an invigilator from Plovdiv Medical University had come there as well. She explained the rules for the examination, what we were supposed to do. And then we answered our paper. The paper was actually not as difficult as I expected it to be. It is the knowledge that you have from A-level, but in GCSE style, so the questions are quite straightforward. They don't test you on any sort of like indirect way. It's just direct. If it's, for example, chemistry, they'll be like, calculate the pH of this. They won't be like, ooh, how do you find out what the concentration of hydrogen is, or something like that. They'll just give you a direct question and they want a direct answer. So it's quite simple, don't worry about it. When you're studying for it, I'd recommend use your A-level notes, and if you do apply through an agency, your agencies will give you some sort of some past papers potentially, and things like that could help you out for the entrance exam and help you get the best grades possible and get into your university. That is the end of this video for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give me a thumbs up right down there. If you are new around here, what are you doing? Subscribe right down there right now, because there are loads more videos to come. And if you personally have any questions about the university or about coming to Bulgaria, don't even hesitate, just email me. My email is in the description right down there below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. My name is Future Dentist Saad, and I'll see you guys in the next video.